Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, like Senator Wise and Senator Dean, I'm unaccustomed to speaking on the floor, but this issue is important enough for me to stand up to speak. I just want to correct a few things that were said here. First of all, Senator Dieter, when you talk about South Florida creating this problem, I don't know where Senator Dieter was, to the extent that South Florida was involved in this issue, it was the parents and kids and teachers and retired teachers from South Florida who really helped to lead the movement to pass the class size amendment in the first place. So if South Florida is to blame, they deserve credit for even putting us in a position where we can debate the merits of class size. That's why we have smaller class sizes. Now, I want to correct something else. Senator Wise, I give you credit, and I appreciate your acknowledging that really what this is about is dollars and cents, and I'll touch on that in 1 second. But to say that this doesn't change the numbers simply is inaccurate. And the most important point that people need to understand is that when the voters of this state passed the class size amendment, there were specific numbers that were included. This amendment that we are proposing to put onto the ballot again in November would increase the maximum number of students per teacher from 18 to 21 in grades pre-K through 3, from 22 to 27 in grades 4 through 8, and from 25 to 30 in grades 9 through 12. The parents of this state, the voters of this state, have spoken in favor of smaller class sizes. This is not a bill about dealing with a crisis. This is an effort that's been underway since the class size amendment first passed by those who have opposed it from the very start. If this goes forward, what the members of this body will be saying is not that we ought to give flexibility to the schools. There are other ways to do that. If we want to give flexibility, let's put off the date to have the final hard numbers. This is about increasing the numbers of students in the classroom. That's what this will do if we support it today. This is about cutting the education budget. Let's just be honest about what we're trying to do here today. The people of Florida spoke when they asked for smaller class sizes. Let's not go back to them and tell them that we didn't respect their views the first time around. I urge you to vote no. Thank you, Mr. President.